Hello everyone, this is Dylan from the Toro Club, and I'm here with Angel,
Yo.
and we're back at it again with another Set 28 deck review. So now we're going to be going on to the blue leaders, so it's going to be, first one we're going to start with is the new Goku from Daima, Super Saiyan Son Goku Mini. We're going to go right into him first. So, start with the leader. When this card attacks, look at the top 5 cards at the top of your deck. Add up to 1 blue Demon Realm card or up to 1 blue Unison specified costs 2 to your hand, then shuffle your deck. The Awakening conditions, when your life's at 4 or less, or you have 2 or more energy and a blue Unison specified costs 2 in play, you draw 1, untap an energy, and take to 6. Then on the Awakened side, you have 2 permanents. So you have a permanent where you can play up to 2 blue Unisons in your Unison areas. That's a pretty new thing we've never seen before. And then permanent during your turn, you can't play battle cards by skills. That's the same condition that Android 21 has, so you cannot play battle cards by skills during your own turn, but during your opponent's turn that is fine, so don't worry about that. And activate main once per turn, draw 1 card, choose all of your mono blue units specify cost 2, and switch them to active mode. So you can get some more aggression, or as we'll see, you can actually use your unisons as energy for effects, so you can get some more effects out of that. So yeah, Angel, I mean, now that we know all the cards and the sets, I mean, how strong do you think this leader is?
I think this will be possibly the best leader in the set. If not top 2 or top 3, right? It just seems like a very, very powerful blue wall deck.
Yeah,
like some energy untapping involved. A lot of cards untap actual energy, and then obviously your unisons that pay for your battle cards untap. So, spooky.
Yeah, there is a lot of cards that require unisons for like effects, so being able to abuse that, with having 2 unisons to play, so they're harder to take care of all of those markers. Like you gotta waste a lot of swings on them. Is a lot, and then obviously we know how good cheating out cards with the unisons are with 21. So I think this will definitely be one of the best ones in the set. There's a lot going on with this deck. Just being able to have 2 unisons to play is very, very strong. So we'll go into the actual cards in the deck now that they want you to use with it. So we have this Mini Bulma. She has a counterattack. If the leader's a blue Demon Realm card, negate the attack and play this card. She's a 1-drop 1k. An auto limit 1 when this card's play. Look up to 1 blue Demon Realm card or up to 1 blue, so it costs 2 to your hand, and shuffle your deck off the top 5. So yeah, this card is already starting off. This card has been pretty crazy in testing. I mean, obviously it's turn 1 play, searching. And then the fact that she's a negate that also draws when you negate with it is pretty nuts. And you can pay the unisons to players, so you can essentially just free negate with the unisons. I mean, this card is pretty bonkers, right?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. It's reminds me of the cards that used to be in Blue Baby, the negate baby. With all counters that just get you value. It's pretty stupid.
Yeah, so
I hate it.
Good thing it has limit 1 on it, so you can't at least draw multiple times with it, but yeah, very, very good card just for 1 energy. The other one drops, we have a Dende here. So he has a permanent when this card under a battle card, the card top of this card can't attack. When this card's played, draw 1 card, and activate main for 1 blue. You choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, place this card under the chosen card, then play this card from under a battle card at the end of your opponent's turn. So yeah, this is more like a flavor gimmick card, like just a reference to Dende being kidnapped in the show. It's alright. I mean, it's generic. You can use it in any blue deck. It can just kind of like stun a card, but paying 2 for it's kind of weird. I mean, what do you think of it, Angel?
Yeah, it seems like more of a flavor thing. I guess you get the draw 1 again when it gets played out, right? Is it please play this card from under a battle card at the end of your opponent's turn? I'm assuming it's to your battle area, so you'd probably keep getting the draws over and over. I guess it's interesting, but it's not. I don't know that you'd waste your energy on this. You got to start doing actual stuff after you're set up, I think.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's worth paying the energy for this, but I mean, as a cantrip, it's fine. Draws a card. It's searchable by Bulma, so if you want to play it, you can, but
yeah.
Definitely one of the just like the most like gimmick cards.
Double. Yeah.
So for sure you don't gotta play that. We have this 1-drop Piccolo. He's a 1-drop 4k barrier. Activate main limit 1 for 1 blue. If your leader's a blue Demon Realm card, you place the card until it's already drop. You get to play up to one mono blue unison with accompanying its card name, like specify cost, and one marker on it from your drop. So this basically just gets your unisons back out into play from the drop. I mean, you think this card's like really good early on, right?
I think it's really good to set up early on. And I mean, later in the game too, if you're out of your unisons somehow, it's a good way to bring back one of the ones you want. They all have Empower, so it's like a way to kind of ramp a marker on your unison as well, since none of them actually plus.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty. I think it's important. It also fixes like some awkward turns where maybe you don't have another unison and you don't want to spend 2 energy like next turn putting one out somehow with like Pansy or by paying for one. So this ends up being just one. Right, and you get the unisons +0 again, so maybe like this is a way to untap 2 or draw another card, like dig more. It's got stuff going on.
Yeah, it could definitely be useful in some circumstances. So I see what they're going for those cards. And it has barriers, so maybe it can live on multiple turns. So you can just pay for it and leave it out there, and then maybe get another unison outs with this, which would be pretty nice. So there's that. Then we have the unisons they want you to use. So these are the most important cards for the deck. So they both have Empower Blue 2. They both have the same permanent with your leaders of blue Son Goku Mini, Diamond card. Whenever you're paying the energy cost of blue Demon Realm cards in your hand, you can use these cards in the Unison area as energy. So yeah, they're both the exact same with the permanent, so you can use any of the Demon Realm cards as energy on either player's turn whenever you're hard casting these cards for energy, which is very, very nice. They both have a +0. They both have 2 +0s. So they do not plus markers unless you're empowering with them. That's the only way to do that. Activate main, first +0, just draw one card. They both have the same one. Glorio's bottom activate main, you can choose up to one of your blue cards that gets +5,000 power to the end of your opponent's turn. So that can be even your leader. So your leader can be a 20k for 2 turns, which is pretty nice. And then Supreme Kai, activate main at the end of your turn, switches one of your blue energy to active mode, which is also, as we know, very, very good to defend yourself, or like use Prospect or something to defend yourself with since you have a Unison in play. I mean, yeah, these are like the heart and soul of the deck, right, Angel?
Yeah, they're like your other mini leaders. No pun intended. But yeah, it's like I guess that's always what unisons were intended to be, right? Like a secondary leader on board. But this is now you got 3 of them, and they all do what a leader does. They can draw you cards. They can untap you energy. It's like, and they also count as energy. They do a lot.
Yeah, and the fact that the leader's untapping them every turn. I mean, you get to pay with these, and then untap them with leader, draw a card, and then you get to pay with them again for more cards, which is the pretty crazy part. And yeah, these are definitely the cards you want to be having in the deck to awaken with and everything. So you can use the leader does let you use any mono blue unisons, specify cost of 2, as long as you specify cost of 2. You can use any of them. So there is some like spicy unisons you can use to abuse that leader effect, but these are the ones that are like the best use for those. But they're so good.
They're so good that you kind of don't want to use any others, but there's options.
Yeah, you definitely can at least. So very, very good cards there. Then we have the archetype super combo. It's a generic life set 4 less draw 1. I mean, he has the Demon Realm tag, and Bulma does search top 5 for Demon Realm cards. So this is just a nice searchable super combo there. Then we have Pansy. Well, she's probably one of the best cards in the deck. So 2-drop, deflect 19k, counterattack, negate the attack, and play this card. Permanent, all of your unisons gain barrier, so that's pretty nice to keep them alive from like mainly green that removes markers, or like red that can negate your unisons. An auto, when the card's played, choose one. You get to either draw 1 card or play up to 1 mono blue unison with specified cost of 2 and 1 marker on it from your deck or hand, and shuffle your deck. So yeah, that is a very, very good effect, especially since you can use your leader effect to pay the unisons to play this. So you can play another unison on top of the unison that you already have in play. So, or you can just negate with this, pay the unisons, and then play another unison on top of them. So
yeah, active, so it untaps one essentially too.
Yeah, and she's not limit 1 either, so you can do this multiple times in a turn if you really wanted to. So yeah, Pansy has been pretty crazy in our testing for sure.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to get your second unison on turn 2 as well when you awaken.
Yeah, because you can pay your unison plus the energy, so that usually gets you both unisons immediately, get you set up. So yeah, Pansy's definitely one of the best cards of the deck. Obviously, giving your unisons protection as well from effects that can target them is very, very nice as well. So
hard negate. Pretty nuts.
Yeah, and a hard negate, not limit 1 either, and deflect, so it's going to happen. Very, very good there. And we have this Glorio, 3-drop. He's deflect dual attack, 19k. When this card's played without using skills, add the top card of your deck to your energy and rest mode, and this card gains barrier until the end of your opponent's turn. So that is not leader locked also, so you can use this in other leaders as long as you don't play it by skills. And then you have to activate main for 1 blue when he's on board. You draw 1 card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards placed at the bottom of its owner's deck, and this card gets plus 5,000 power for the turn. So, yeah, the idea with this card is they want you to just play it for 3 by paying your unisons as well. You get a permanent ramp. This card will gain barrier. Then you leave it inactive. Assume get it once, leave it inactive, and then on the following turn, you get to pay 1, draw 1 card, and then kill stuff. He gets 24k dual attack. Yeah, this card's. I mean, if you could pull this off early, this card seems pretty nuts, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this not only being like a big wall deck, but also being a ramp deck. Like it has everything blue does all put together in one, and this card's nuts. It's kind of like that Gohan TP from a while back that draws 2, and then you tap 1 and it bottom decks a guy, it gets huge.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of drawing it ramps, which we know is broken.
Yeah, especially in this kind of deck where you have to spend energy to actually play all of your cards. You can't play cards by skills. This will definitely help a lot in doing that, since you want to be doing that. Especially since this is not limit 1 either, so if you could possibly get 2 Glorios out, you can pay 2 unisons and 1 for this, untap your unisons.
And then 2 unisons.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah. Do it again. So you could possibly ramp twice in 1 turn, and then have 2 19k dual attackers. Even with the energy marker, you can probably play this turn 2 and get a ramp. So, yeah, I think once people figure out how to best use this Glorio, I think it's gonna be really broken in this deck for sure. So, he's definitely one of the best cards as well. Then we have his Vegeta, 3-drop 20k blocker. He's a counterplay. Play this card, then choose all of your mono blue unisons specify cost 2 switch into active mode. So that's pretty nice. Since you are going to probably be paying your unisons to play this card, you can just get to immediately untap them. So you're basically untapping 2 energy, which is kind of cool. And when this card's played, you get to draw 1 card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, range cost of 4 or less, and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. So it's kind of like the OG Vegeta the Cruel effect, where you get to kill something for
kill 4 cost.
Yeah, kill a 4 or less. It draws, blocker. I mean, it's way better than Vegeta the Cruel nowadays, but it's the same idea, right? And it's pretty nuts.
Plays this 1 card. It having blockers not fair. It drawing is probably a problem as well. Kind of just does too much stuff. This card's also insane.
Yeah, the fact that it untaps your unisons too is also pretty dang good. This card does quite a lot for the decks, and they can stop a lot of cards in the game nowadays. So, yeah, this will definitely be a card to watch out for when you're playing against Daima. This will impact a lot the game.
Yes, will F your shit up.
Not limit 1 too, so you can possibly kind of play with it multiple times, untapping unisons over and over again. Yeah, it's pretty nuts card. Then we have the boss monsters of the deck, so the 2/5 costs. So we have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku Mini, deflect, double strike, and dual attack 30k. Permanent, this card in all areas can't be played by skills, so you have to pay 5 for it. When this card attacks, you can choose up to one of each of your opponent's Z energy and battle cards, ignoring barrier, and place them at the bottom of the under second in any order. And then once per turn, auto, when your opponent activates a counter skill, your opponent places 1 card from the hand at the bottom of its owner's deck. So, I mean, this is kind of what this is pretty much everything you would want in a boss monster. It just doesn't draw, I guess. It's the only thing that doesn't do, but everything else is probably what you would want in a boss monster. I mean, taxing your opponent for countering, ignoring barrier removal twice, and hitting his energy is pretty nuts too. And double strike, dual attack, deflect. I mean, yeah, this card's obviously pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, it's like a better Goku Gohan. Solidarity. It kind of does all that stuff, the barrier removal and everything. Negs them a card in hand. Except this one's dual attack, so it's even crazier. It's 1 more energy technically, but I mean, it's pretty nuts. Barrier removal in here is huge.
Yeah, you don't see barrier removal much in blue, so just the fact the deck has it so easily, since you're paying the unisons to cheat this card out for essentially 3 energy instead of 5. It's pretty dang nuts, so a very, very good card. And the other really good one is Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Mini, new power. He's deflect, triple strike, barrier, and blocker, 30k, so the pretty pretty known keywords that we've seen quite a bit. Permanent, this card in all areas can be played by skills also, so you get to pay 5 for it. An auto when this card played, you draw 1 card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards placed on the bottom of their zone deck in any order, and then at the end of your turn, switch this card and up to 1 of your blue energy to active this. This is like one of the classic blue boss monsters that we've seen time and time again. Just like the boss monsters that like do like remove the board, and then at the end of the turn they untap themselves as a blocker and an energy. Like we've seen this kind of card before, but this card, obviously in this deck, is pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, when you're paying 3 for it. Yeah, it's kind of like those old the cards you were running SS3, those 6 drops. You know, Vegito, Z card, that Super Saiyan Goku, yeah, the Halo Goku, shit like that. This one's much better, obviously. I would say this one's an actual. What was Halo Goku a blocker? Or did he just untap and have barrier?
I think he was also a barrier blocker. Yeah.
Annoying ass card, regardless, and it untaps an energy. Yeah. Draws 1. Why does it draw 1?
It does.
Probably shouldn't do that.
It does do quite a lot.
Yeah. Especially now that they kind of have gone away from board wipes a bit. To, you know, I don't know. I think it's healthier for the game to have fewer of them, but this one's too easy to get out. I think. There's like no downside to play this. Like you can just throw this down on curve. Like you just tap out for this. It's gonna untap 1 of your energy anyway, and get you a triple strike. Like it does so much stuff for you. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, I think as long as your opponent doesn't have any barrier cards, I think this is probably the one you play like every time, because it just
for sure. First,
like you'll be good defensively with the unisons and the untap on this, and being a barrier blocker obviously too, and then triple strike's enough pressure that they gotta deal with this eventually. So. Yeah, this card is very, very busted in this deck. Very, very great card. Then we have the SCR, Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku Mini Comeback Power. So he is a generic SCR, but obviously he can be used to his fullest effect in here since he has a Demon Realm card. Ultimate Deflect, Double Strike, and Dual Attack. Permanent reduce energy cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each mono blue card in your energy. So if you can ramp with Glory or early on, you can play this turn 4 with the Unisons just for 2, essentially. Pretty nuts. When this card's played, you get to draw 2 cards, play up to 1 blue unison, specify has 2 and 3 markers on it from your drop. Then choose all of your opponent's battle cards with no barrier and place them in the bottoms on his deck in any order. So, yeah, now that we know all the whole deck does, I mean, playing a unison out from the drop with 3 markers on it, and being able to cheat this out with the unisons also is pretty. It makes this card like way more insane than we thought, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of value for 2 energy, basically, for what ends up being 2 energy. You know, huge plus with the board control and another body from drop. I mean, this could play any 2-cost unison as well, so you know, there's a lot of tech options there. Like if it's got like a -2, for example, brings it out with 3 markers. So yeah, there's a lot going on with this dual attack double 40. I mean, it's pretty brutal. It's a huge tempo swing.
Yeah, I think as soon as you get to 4 and you draw this card and they have both the unisons out, I think this is definitely the card you play every time. It just does everything for you. And obviously playing a new unison out will give you the new +0 on these unisons as well. So you can use both of their effects, tap them out, play this, bring one of these back from the drop, and then you can use one of their effects again. So yeah, it's pretty nuts. So that is the entire Diamond Goku mini archetype right there. So we'll go into our own deck list now that we have created. So here it is. It's pretty much the archetype. Heroic Prospects, obvious given since you play Unisons, so this is like going to be your main floodgate. Super easy to have Unisons out. So
live, yeah.
It's always going to be live. Counter, so you can't actually play this card since you can't play cards by skills, but the counter effect still does work. So this could be a cool way to end the game since you are ramping. You still get the ignoring barrier kill also.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Like if you've got your barrier Vegeta triple striker set up, you just swing 30, counter, kill. You know, if they try to negate, you negate the counter, and you can get rid of like a barrier blocker on board with it. So, you know, this could set up some pretty spooky kills.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to 2-2 split on the super combos because you do your ramp, so Zeno could be nice. And also it's just nice untapping energy when you think you're tapped out. Could be good. Boo Unison is just a really good Unison. You can't untap with the leader, so you can't get 2 double strike swings, but I think Boo's just good enough to where you can pay 4 for it anytime you feel you're safe. Just have this out plus another Unison, and I think you'll definitely be fine, right?
Yeah, 100%. This deals with 2 threats a turn with the block and the -1, and it's just something they have to get rid of because it's just too much value every single turn. So, it's still a stupid card. So at 1 for a reason.
Yeah, for sure. So definitely would want to play that. We have the Spice Unison, so this is a specified cost 2 Unison. So like Ponzi can play it, or you can just pay 2 for it, I guess. Or the Piccolo can play for it also.
Yep.
Or the SCR can play it. So it's a 2-drop 15k Unison, and then you can either make both of you draw, or then they mill one for +0. This card can gain crits, so it can be a 2 15k crit swings, which is kind of cool early on. So you can have Pansy play this turn 2 and swing with this twice. That could be neat. And then at the -2 triple strike, probably won't happen unless you play this off of the SCR, I guess, because they both play with 3 markers, like Angel was saying. So you can do some -2 tricks and make this triple strike. You can swing twice, obviously, so that could be something.
Yeah, 30k dual attack triple strike, kind of nice. Off of your secret layer that's already dual attack double. Now, granted, they have to be at 15 cards or less in their deck, so yeah.
Yeah, it's probably isn't happening until
Probably,
pretty late in the game.
Probably not happening too often. I think the biggest thing with this is on Awaken turn, if you can see this, that's against a slow deck, critting them twice on turn 2. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah,
that's a lot of
since Pansy
pressure.
plays it from deck, you don't even have to really see it. You can just kind of...
Right, exactly. So no matter what, it's pretty much coming out turn 2.
Yeah, so we thought it was a pretty nice early play to do. Other than that, I mean, we have this Goma, which is, I think it's way better in the Orange Suit deck, so we'll go over that in the next deck review. But in here, it's still fine. 1 energy, bottom deck, 1 from hand, still pretty good since you played a lot of Demon Realm cards. And then Blood is the Unisons, obviously, since we are a Unison-based deck, and then some pretty nice stuff there. So, yeah.
Typical blue stuff.
Yeah, typical blue stuff. Just Gohan rares, D-Magics, just the typical stuff.
Probably toss a bean in here if you can find room for a bean. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because then with Gloria, if you use Glorio to bean your leader, bean through 25, and we know how annoying that is. It's big action Broly, so that could be big.
Yeah, for sure. So Bean could be a good tech spot in here too. But yeah, that is pretty much the blue Damagoku deck. Yeah, I mean, we both agree at this point. This is probably the best deck in this set, if not like top 2, top 3. We think. Just reading all of this.
I think it's probably the best deck in this set. I mean, I haven't messed around with the yellow decks too much yet. They seem super strong too. But just after seeing it, in action and just read, and how every card just reads like, wow, this is stupid. Like every card is stupid. Like, how can it not be a good deck?
Yeah, they brought Daima into Masters, and they're out swinging. They want to make it good immediately. So
yeah, pick up some blue stuff if you want to play this. This is legit. Blue's back.
Should be pretty easy to build too. I mean, you mainly just use the stuff from the set. Just pick up some prospects and D-Magics, and you're probably good after that.
Yeah. So another prospect reprint real fast.
Yeah, let's get another one. So, yeah, that was the Mini Goku deck. Let us know in the comments what you guys think of the deck and what you want to add in it. Deck lists will be in the description as always. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Good night.